Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at Pandora, the Lost City version 2. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Alright, this was sent in by one of our Discord expert builders and Diamond patrons. Thank you so much for your support, KMusala89. And here he says, "Hey Johnny, after almost 560 days of sitting idle on my workshop, I finally picked back up this project right where we left off with advice from you and many wonderful people in this community. I was able to finally light up the park and add all additions I originally wanted in the park. Please ride track view and the time of day doesn't matter. Thanks for all you do for us. Can't wait to see what you think." Alright guys, a little backstory on this. I actually featured this coaster as Coaster Spotlight number 10. And now here we are at 500 and something. So quite a long time ago. This is definitely a throwback revisit, which I rarely do, but we rarely have the opportunity where somebody builds this massive monster creation and then updates it 2 years later and gives us something to revisit. So it's a very rare occasion. So I figured let's embrace it and check it out. This is very cool. I'm kind of excited for this because it was Coaster Spotlight number 10. That is pretty crazy. I'll have a link to the original video so you can kind of see what it looks like. At the very end of the video, I'll have a link that'll pop up. You can kind of see what it was like before, how I sounded before, because I remember my first 10 spotlights, I was I don't even think I said, "Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends." I didn't have a catch line. I was new to everything. It's an interesting thing looking at some of my older videos. So here we go. Let's jump on into this, shall we? Boom, here it is, everybody. Pandora. So it obviously takes a page out of Avatar. We have the flying creatures. I don't think those were there before. Nighttime lighting, he's definitely gone above and beyond and did some crazy stuff. Now, one thing I was talking about, it would have been great to see the big tree of life. That was something we talked about way back when, but it still has that Avatar look and feel to it. It's crazy at nighttime. So we're gonna ride this a day first, save the best for last, check it out at night after. It's a super long coaster. I don't know if he's changed anything with the track. Let's see here. Your ride exceeds G-force limits. 13 maximum vertical G's. All right, guys, get ready to go on a ride. I guess the idea here is that we're riding an Avatar bird thing. So yeah, man, G-forces might be a little extreme when you're flying around like that. So it's quite an exhilarating coaster. Let's give it a ride. All right, there it is. It seems like he forced the nighttime on us with the day-night sequencer, which I'm not really a big fan of because I did really want to see it during the daytime, and the vibrance that that it has to offer it's very appealing. Oh, we're not quite done yet, are we? Now, it's been a while since I've ridden this coaster. Look at all those mechs, holy moly. And I want to say all this stuff on the second half is new. I don't believe I remember seeing this in the last version of the ride. Ah, tree! Gotta watch out for them trees. Definitely felt like we're flying around, soaring around, so it's very cool overall. Although I do wish we could check it out during the daytime, but that's been unfortunate. We're going to check it out in cinematic and then call it there. All right, there it is, everybody. I really wish I went back and watched episode 10 now to see what my feedback was, because I'm not sure if I said this then, but I'm going to say it now. I'm not a big fan of the dropping down at, you have all the momentum from the very top, you drop down to a reverse launch, you lose your momentum, you back up, and then you do it again. I just don't see the point in it, as it's not really accomplishing much. It would have been much nicer to run right into the track from there and just get things going with a bang. I have a feeling I would have said that 2 years ago, but I'm not really sure if I did. Because if I did say that, you probably would have made those changes. But don't worry about it. We don't need to do a version 3. I think it looks fantastic at day. Would have liked to have ridden the whole coaster during day. But some of that lighting seeps through during the day, which is a little bit strange just because of the low lighting down there. It still looks just as fantastic as it did before, but even better now with all these flying things that you put in. I love that. The little ending, it seemed to be improved from what I remember, and I love the mechs at the end. I'm going to have to go back and look at the other episode now and actually do a real comparison. But I do see the improvements here. Although before, I don't remember the stats going, your ride exceeds the G-force limits. I don't know if this is a new thing that they've added in or not. Because we've seen crazy coasters in the past that obviously exceed the G-force limits, such as Tron from Tommy T and different things like that. And I hadn't seen that warning before. But I guess that's there now for people who are building coasters. Is my coaster too extreme? Well, now you know. But you can always tell by just seeing, the G-forces. Anyways, that was fun revisiting this. I think it's kind of interesting to look back. I might have I have an idea for a spotlight retrospect. Let me know what you guys think of this idea down in the comments below. But I was thinking it might be kind of cool to kind of do almost like a quick flashback of all the coaster spotlights, maybe like 1 to 50, then 51 to 100, and then 101 to 150. Just kind of like blast through them, like 10 episodes. You get 50 coasters. I talk about them a little bit, my thoughts on the episode, the creator, and all that. Because looking back at like episode 10, I did Avatar, which was this, and it's very interesting to look back on things and just see how quickly things were coming in, knowing that I just started. Like, I think when I put that spotlight submission form up, the community stuff just started rolling in insanely quick. It was quite phenomenal, because it wasn't even a few spotlights in, and my inbox was just jam-packed full of stuff, and no one really knew about me. I had 100, 200 subscribers, and yet the stuff was coming in real quick, and some really amazing creations. It was a little bit overwhelming, and it'd be interesting to go back and look at that and kind of analyze some of these creations and stuff. So let me know what you guys think of that spotlight retrospect idea. It'd be great for the people who came in, subscribed, maybe within the Coaster Spotlight 400 plus, 500 plus. If you're new right now and you don't want to go back and watch all of these spotlights, you get a quick glimpse of all the ones that you really like, and you can find a link to them if you want to watch the whole thing. I think it might be something fun, and just something I thought of looking back at some of these submissions like this. Just kind of, rung an idea through my head. So it was interesting doing a revision today. I haven't really done that, and yeah, it brings me to the idea of retrospect. I think it'd be kind of cool. So let me know what you guys think of Kevin's improved version 2 of Pandora down in the comments below, as well as the Spotlight retrospect idea. I think it'd be something fun to try out. Anyways, there we go, guys. That's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. And if you'd like to support the show, you could do so by becoming a patron. Links are down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.